So, welcome everybody to the Hohner Live. Finally, the first Hohner Live in July. This is episode 49. Let me know from where you're tuning in. We're very, very happy to be here, and I'm very, very happy to talk to Juraj Schweigert today. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, hello. I'm very happy to talk to you as well.
Thank you for taking the time. Maybe some of you out there know about Juraj already, but if you don't, you're in Bratislava right now, is that true?
Yeah, kind of, yes. I live very close to Bratislava.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, I live in Hungary.
You do?
It's like 3 kilometers from Bratislava.
Wow, that's interesting.
But I'm not Hungarian, but...
Yeah. Hungary.
Yeah. Capitals are expensive.
I like Hungary. We're gonna have Matt on the stream next month.
Cool. Yeah, looking forward to that.
And I just noticed, like, looking at the map, that like Bratislava is so close to Vienna too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Crazy. So Juraj is one of the most accomplished diatonic harmonica players, and leaves everybody speechless with his submissions to the Twitch harmonica challenges. I think we have to talk about some of them. At home in many different musical styles, and looking forward to our talk today. I will see. We will see if it's getting nerdy or not today, depending on the questions out there. So everybody out there, feel free to ask some questions in the chat.
Yeah, do.
Yeah, people that are tuning in from Mexico, Hungary too. Daniel Balog, maybe you know him.
Oh, Balog, okay. I don't know him, but yeah.
And Mexico. And Germany, of course. Awesome. So, yeah, many people from the Discord maybe know you from the submissions that you sent in for the Twitch challenges. Always happy to see your submissions, which are crazy. And you really dove into the jazz world with the diatonic harmonica, but how did you start out stylistically? Like even before harmonica, like
before harmonica.
Which type of music was like your entry to the music world?
Into music world. Actually, I started with folk.
Okay. Like from a specific place, or?
Not like folklore music.
Okay.
But like, that kind of, I don't know what, different places you call folk different, musical genres, but this is more kind of a country-ish, but not really country music, and something you'd sing at the campfire, this kind of stuff.
Okay.
And I played guitar, and then I moved on to rock, and we had a Led Zeppelin revival band.
Oh.
And
that's crazy.
I was Robert Plant. I was singing. I sang in a band, and that's actually where I first met with harmonica, because Robert Plant plays harmonica. I mean, pretty decent blues harmonica plays, and so I started copying. I got my first harmonica, which was Silver Star.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but I come from a very small town, in the middle of Slovakia, and that's what you could actually get there in the music store. So I started with that, playing, O Susanna and that kind of stuff, trying to find resources on internet. It was pretty funny. Also, the harmonica was, well, okay. We know.
Yeah. So, are you still into the rock world? Are you still playing guitar and singing?
Yeah. I mean, I sing in my band.
Yeah.
And most recently I tried to incorporate, go back a bit to my early days of music and musical influences, and incorporate that into my new CD. And actually, I really like Robert Plant's work on his like solo music and his current band as well. It's got pretty good vibe. Yeah, so I did rock, and then when I went to university, I moved to Brighton, UK, and I met a blues guitarist, Danny Gordon. If you're watching,
Okay.
hey, and then we started playing blues, and that's actually, I started listening to guys like Jason Ritchie and so on. Started to imitate him, and trying to delve more into the musical theory and so on. But it took me many years to actually get my head around it and understand what was going on there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I wish
these are
I
the first
had
videos that
wish I
you
had a
discover,
teacher.
right?
Yeah.
And
It's
then it's a long way.
Yeah, so that would be like my only regret. I didn't have a good teacher at the beginning of my kind of harmonica career, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's nice. I'm just getting into guitar. Like,
Yeah,
I can't play at all, but
but you can play piano, right?
yeah, I mean, just a little, like, basically not. But I can
Okay.
press like some chords and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, it's the same for me. I mean, I only learned to find like the voicings and stuff so that I understand the music. I can play a little bit guitar, but it really helps you when you play other instruments, and it gives you
Yeah.
different ideas for harmonica as well.
Yeah, piano definitely for composing, but like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm trying to record some guitar, and I have an electric guitar, and now I just got like an acoustic guitar. Definitely harder to play for me. And I just got a problem. Like I have like with the barré chords, like
So like your fingertips, they get like kind of
like
waxy.
something is
It was
wrong. Like here,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. Oh, okay.
there's like some
so-
type of like, is it cartilage?
All right. So you have
It's like
like trouble
moving, it
pressing
hurts.
this. Okay.
I don't know. I never had that with electric guitar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's easier to to press the strings.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, I'm working
You'll
on
probably
that.
get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for my latest CD, I actually composed. I think I composed probably all of my songs. I composed not on harmonica,
But on
So,
guitar.
guitar and piano. Yeah,
Yeah.
mostly on guitar. Some songs started on a bass guitar
Okay.
with a bass line, and then I kind of wove the music around it.
So is it like if you write the song, is it like you recording guitar or bass guitar to your computer and then
No,
adding stuff, or
I'm too
what's like the
lazy to do
process?
that. I'm too lazy to do that. I only just play the guitar. Probably, well, this is my process. I play guitar, probably get an idea for lyrics. So there's like catchphrase I have, so something that goes really well with particular riff or something. And I start making lyrics, and then I send to my fellow band members. I send the idea, and they probably work on that, and we put it together at the rehearsals. And I say, no, I don't want this. I play this, and we try. Sometimes I don't really have idea what I want, and it kind of crystallizes at the rehearsals, which is a nice process. Sometimes I have a very specific idea what I want, but
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I think it was pretty much the same with all my compositions, I guess. But just piano.
yeah, it's like a universal process of creation.
So, and then like later on, like after writing the song, you're trying to think of like, okay, how am I gonna do this on harmonica?
Yeah, or maybe but I need some melody for this. Okay, what could be ahead? And I try, messing around, and sometimes I have melody with harmonica and then just create a chord progression for that harmony. But yeah.
Yeah. Is there any piece that you started out writing on the harmonica?
Yeah, there is. Yes. For my first CD, Russian Mob, I think that was
Okay.
most of my first CDs was first starting on harmonica.
Yeah.
But it kind of reversed. I don't know.
So everybody
And
out
also-
there,
yeah.
you can check out Juraj's music on Spotify, link below. Or what's the best way of buying your CDs? On your website, probably.
Yeah, on my website, yes, there's like a section to buy stuff. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Nice. It's linked below. So, yeah, getting into the harmonica, you said like you didn't really have a teacher. So did you
No,
ever
I
manage
didn't.
to get like face-to-face lessons, or was it always just like
Okay. Well,
autodidactically?
there are not many harmonica players in Slovakia, so it's not really hard to be, one of the best harmonica players in Slovakia. But there there are a couple. There's like this legendary guy from Bratislava, and it's actually it was from him I bought my first like more decent harmonica. It was what you call that when you play for a company or you promote.
Yeah, an
You become a
endorsee
promoter, something like that.
or
Yeah.
ambassador.
Ambassador of Herring, and
Oh yeah.
Matthias Med also once was a Herring guy. So I played the what was 1848 or something like that. These very very heavy and very hard to play because the reeds were really set off high and so on, but quite sturdy, although it got out of tune very very easily. It was
Maybe it
it
even
was
had
this-
like
it was
the
designed
thicker
for-
reed
for-
plate.
yeah. It didn't overblow very well or anything. It was designed more for like chordal playing, if you were into that old time harmonica. So, but no one really gave lessons in Slovakia, and then I started watching Adam Gasso on YouTube once I was in the UK.
Yeah.
I watched Jason, and then when I returned, I think Howard started with the Artist Works harmonica school, so I signed
I
up
think
for that.
there was a time where we were both enrolled.
I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very short time, but there was. And I returned after a while just to check what's new, what are the new hot players. I think you were there at that time.
Yeah, I wish I
Yeah.
could log in again and just see like my old like exchanges and stuff.
Yeah. And I took some face-to-face lessons with some guys in England, but I think I at that point I was so far I couldn't find harmonic players that could kind of help me move forward, and that's when I returned back to Bratislava. I started getting lessons from jazz musicians.
Yeah.
And that helped a lot. I actually got lessons only with bass players. One guitar player. I learned to read music with a bass player, with a double bass player, and now we play together in a band.
Okay.
So that was a good
That's good. Yeah.
good school. Yeah.
There's a little question by Boris Basista. What sound of harmonica do you like? Del Water or Del Junco or
Oh yeah, I'm
maybe
a
it's
big
just a
fan
question
of
like
Carlos
what's
Del
your
Junco.
favorite harmonica player?
No, I'm really a huge fan of Carlos. And his sound.
Same here. Yeah. Sound wise.
Yeah. The first album I think kind of sounds like him. I'm trying to get away from that, because one thing I did when I was starting and really getting into this, the legendary Slovak harmonica I told you about, he gave me a lot of CDs. He gave me Steve Baker. I was really into that, with Chris Jones.
Yeah.
Really excellent albums. And then he gave me Blues Mongrel by Carlos. I just listen all the time, and then what I did, I got all his CDs, and I learned to play all the solos note by note, note for note.
Same
and,
here. So which solos did you play?
it was it was too long ago. I could probably remember some pieces, but and so that I'm not really so much into that distorted sound.
Did you learn the jitterbug waltz?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a good thing to do, I think.
Yeah, that's some really good stuff.
Yeah.
So, is there anything that you wish you would have known earlier on about the harmonica?
About harmonica? Well, I'm not sure. I wish
like
that there had been.
Wish like there was a teacher that told you something earlier
about harmonica, specifically. I don't know. Maybe if there was a teacher who told me, well, there is a chromatic harmonica.
Well, there's a question by Frank. Yeah. What is better, diatonic or chromatic harmonica?
I don't know now, because I'm so much a diatonic player now that and I don't have time to start chromatic anymore. Family, job, music, but sometimes I'm really jealous of chromatic players, because if you, I think I told this to you when we were at the World Harmonica Festival, that if you make a mistake on chromatic harmonica, you just press the button, everything is all right. You meant that,
it's like a cool outside phrase.
But when you make a mistake on a diatonic harmonica, man, everyone can hear that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because there was like some players at the competition, I think, like there was like, it felt like a little like random. Like putting the slide in, and then it was like a fancy outside phrase. Kind of. Yeah, that's not possible with the diatonic, unfortunately.
Yeah. You make this half step trail, it's fine, yeah.
Yeah. Boris is also asking if you have a pedal board.
Sorry, what was the name?
Boris is asking if you have a pedal board.
Okay, I do have a pedal board. I like to set up my sound. At the moment, I'm not doing really fancy sound or anything, but I actually had to put together a pedal board because the pedal kind of accumulated, and it's so much easier. I can come anywhere and have my sound with me.
Yeah.
So next question probably would be what's on the pedal board.
Yeah, everybody's interested in gear.
Yeah. So there's harp shields. I use Fender Bassman for blues, and it's really prone to feedback. So you need some anti-feedback device. So that would be this Lone Wolf harp shield. There's Harp Attack. There's Harp Tone Plus, there's Harp Delay, and I use Behringer, this harmonist or octave pedal or something like that. I use it just for the octave. It's pretty decent pedal for about €25. And then I run all that into BBE, Storm, Jason uses.
Okay.
I'm not really that much of a sound geek, so I can't hear so much difference. Probably there wouldn't be that much difference if I just unplug that, but I bought it, so I'm using it.
Yeah, that's good. I haven't been using my pedalboard in a long time. I could sell all of it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of so much distorted sound when I play. It depends also. I have a blues jam session where I'm trying to do that old school harmonica stuff, and I'm trying to keep the blues, old school blues, nothing fancy, because there there are many jam sessions, jazz jam sessions, fun, but I wanted blues, so I'm trying to imitate that a little water sound or something like that, but normally I don't do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, another Boris is tuning in. Boris Plotnikov. Hey, thank you for tuning
Boris.
in. Hope you're great. So yeah, that's your pedal board. What was the microphone you're using?
It's Electro Voice RE10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I copied Carlos basically.
I used that one for quite a while too, but I broke it. Yeah.
They're not so expensive actually. At least they were not expensive when I bought it. They were like $60 on eBay. But I checked recently, the prices have gone up. And then for acoustic playing, I used that, and I actually emailed Carlos, and he recommended his Bayer M88 microphone.
Okay.
With pretty good bass pickup, and I use that to a what do you call that, solid state amp.
Frank is asking if we're buying our shirts at the same shop.
Well, my wife buys me shirts. I hope she doesn't buy shirts for you.
I'm ordering mine online. Oh yeah, we're still talking about gear. So Aaron is also asking about the harmonicas, of course. I think we're playing the same harmonicas, is that right?
Yeah, actually, you recommended them, and they're really cool. It's by Thomas Hanke. It's custom, I think they're Marin bands with Special 20 covers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, really good work he does. Well, some of them are really excellent, some of them are really great. The lower keys, for example, I can be a little bit critical. I'm not that happy with a harmonica, for example. But the lower tune, they are probably the more difficult they are to play. But for example, he did really great job on G and A flat. And probably he's really busy these days. He's got like 18 weeks waiting time for harmonicas.
Crazy. Yeah, but I think that's the case with many customizers, right?
Yeah. So I would definitely recommend him. He does a great job. And before that, I bought, and I still use them. Nothing has happened to them yet. Well, I have to knock on the wood. And I use them mostly for blues now, and they are Brad Harrison's harmonicas, Golden Melodies. Yeah, they're really great as well. Shame he stopped doing the custom harmonicas after the misfortune with the B Radical thing.
Yeah, to be honest, I never tried. Oh, I did, yeah, but I never really tried for a longer time, playing other customized harmonicas.
Once you get used to Thomas's, and
yeah, I mean, he knows how I play, and he probably knows how you play, so he knows what to do, and I'm also just adjusting little stuff, little things here and there. So yeah, he just told me that he just sent me a low F. Maybe I get it tomorrow. Wow. I never had a low F, a good one.
No, neither have I.
And always when people are playing something in C, I'm like, oh no. I don't know what to do, using a high F harmonica. I don't know.
I love third position. Also for blues, I think it's one of my. I prefer it better to second position for blues actually.
Okay.
In the major key, because you can also play major. Most people play minor, but you can play major, and you have really cool octaves to play there. If you want to play like Dennis Grunling or that kind of stuff, Rod Piazza on chromatic harmonica, you can do that in the upper register. Wow,
that's true.
So much.
Yeah. Yeah, in the end it doesn't matter. I remember visiting but that was 6 years ago already, when I went to New York one single time, and there was a funk kind of jam session. I only had my C harmonica with me, and I didn't have a lot of time to stay there, and they just played a song in B minor.
B minor?
Yeah, I just had to get up there and play on my C harmonica, and it was fine. They liked it.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to my low F harmonica. But I still like don't have like a full set. Like I'm still missing like D flat and upwards, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I would like to have D flat. It's well, D is too high. I have a D, but just because a lot of blues bands play in A, so I got that.
Yeah.
D flat is pretty cool. I think is not that high. It doesn't sound that high. And I would like to have B. I don't know why, but I think because one of your tunes is in the you play on B harmonica. I don't know which one. I wanted to copy that. I just wanted to learn, find out what you were playing. I needed to transpose it then in a transcribe software. So I was like, okay, maybe it's worth.
Or maybe the
having,
Dutch piece.
Which one?
The Dutch piece, maybe.
Yeah, maybe the Rotunda or something like that. Yeah.
That's the Dutch one.
Yeah. But what can you do on B harmonica? Like that makes sense in the context of other bands when you're playing. You have E in the 12th position. Could be could work.
That's nice.
Yeah, and all the odd keys. All the odd keys.
Yeah, but like
I need to write Thomas.
Stuff, yeah. I think I'm just missing like a D flat and a D now. Yeah, that would be nice, like D flat.
Yeah. And I know why I got D, because I wanted to learn a Howard solo, and he played it on D harmonica, and I started doing this is too high. Now I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to have a D harmonica. Also at the harmonica festival in Estonia, we played like a little encore, and they played in A, like Matt played in A with his guitarist, and I had to get out like my non-custom gold melody, just gapped the D harmonica. And also Alexei didn't have a D harmonica. He had to play one of Matt's harmonicas. So yeah. But we're still a lot of fun.
We had this discussion or this debate with Boris. I did one of these Zoom workshops a month ago or so. And we talked about playing really low gapped harmonicas. And he asked me whether sometimes the reeds get stuck when I play. And I said, yeah, of course they do.
Yeah.
And which is very, very unpleasant. And I told him,
the worst, especially if you play classical music.
Yeah, exactly. And then I was wondering. I asked him, and I'm asking you now, does it sometimes happen to you, because it does to me, when I play specific, I don't know, pattern, like blow, draw, draw, and then one reed gets stuck all the time when I do that thing.
If you play like one phrase over and over again?
Yeah. Like for one phrase, it will always get stuck, like as if some forces in harmonica after that, the magical spell of notes, force the reeds to get stuck. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, sometimes if it's just like a little loop that I repeat over and over, probably.
Yeah, and then like I do that loop, and then some random notes, like I do 4, 5, 6, and I want to play a whole 8, and it's stuck.
Okay.
And all the time. But I was thinking maybe it's like a technique. Maybe when you do that loop, you exert so much force, and now you should be playing that hole in a different way. But you come with your embouchure to that hole and the force you're playing with, and then you try to apply that to 8 hole. Maybe that's why, But
yeah, but I'm sure you're always readjusting too, right? So, yeah, especially when I'm playing like outdoors or like open air, and I played like a winter kind of thing.
Whoa.
Open air. That's like scary. Just trying to keep the harmonica warm before that. And I was happy, like in the end, like none of the reeds got stuck.
Yeah, you have to warm up the harmonica. Yeah, Howard made a really great video on that kind of professionalism when you play,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really these days. I'm really into that kind of videos. Also, listening to other jazz players, what they do, not music-wise, but all around that, like the rituals. And so I watched that video, and I realized one gig I realized I'm always like fondling the harps, trying to find the right key. And because I didn't have those stickers.
Oh yeah.
And I watched Howard saying, I listened to him, and it was like, it's very unprofessional, So, okay, so I finally got to order the stickers, like luminescent, so that they glow in the dark.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to have them.
Yeah, it's really good. I also got very used to them, like feeling them like with my right hand.
Yeah.
When
So
playing.
yeah, I put it on the right too. It made sense. So I did the right way.
Yeah. And yeah, I lost the one for my A flat, and now it feels weird, like not having the sticker there.
Some people put the stickers up on the harmonica, but I figured maybe it will interfere with the lips or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
definitely. That's so weird. I don't want to touch like the sticker with my lips, but
Yeah.
because I have the harmonica very far in my mouth. Yeah. Alexei is tuning in. Yeah, it was not a custom jam in A. That's true. Yeah. Playing the same harmonicas. So, how do you go about recording yourself at home then, like for the challenges?
For the challenges, I'm I don't know. I'm not really into technology or anything, and it drives me crazy to all this. So I resorted to the simplest way I figured will work, kind of semi-professionally. And that is, I just put the backing track to a DAW, like a software you record to, and then I put on my headset and play and record video on my phone, and then in some other video software I put it together, and that's what I do.
So the audio is just from your phone?
No, the audio is from I record with like a what do you call that condenser mic.
Yeah
To the audio software, then I export the track and pair it with the video. That's what I do.
Yeah. Do you do any special stuff, like do you add some special reverb that you like, or?
No, I really don't know anything about all the plugins or anything. So I just go and hit okay, this sounds bad. Okay, let's try this. It sounds good. And I probably adjust like the highs to cut the treble because it's annoying, and I don't know. I can't do that really. So that's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it all sounded good. I think the last one was probably the slow blues challenge, where you played in 8th position. Can you explain to us like how to play in 8th position?
Well, you just you just play the right note in the 8th position. I don't know.
So what would be the root note? Like for the people out there, what's the root note?
Okay, so if you play 3rd position, so you take the half step lower, it will be the 8th position, I guess.
Okay,
so if you play D minor, or D major, so if you bend the whole number 2, 1, 2, 3, then you will have D flat, and that's all. But I mean, it's so difficult for intonation, and that wasn't the first take, obviously.
Yeah, well, my videos are never first take.
And so I mean, that was really difficult, and I tried to do some rhythmical stuff there, which worked with some octaves as well. I was surprised to find out that there were some working octaves for that key, but I wouldn't really play that live. It could be embarrassing.
But yeah, that's like a nice thing. Like thinking about like just on C harmonica for people out there, just like playing the lowest notes you can get on the draw notes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That way you get the D flat major triad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
so it's nice
like,
to have them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and it's well laid out as well. I mean, the arpeggio is just adjacent notes, and so you can do sweeps as well for that.
Yeah. Can you give us a little taste of eighth position?
No, please, no. I'm not going to do that.
Check out the video on YouTube.
Yeah, I've got that, but that's you know what? This eighth position actually works better with minor blues. Minor is much better. I mean, major blues it's difficult. But for minor blues, because you have that bend up there, even if you don't overblow. Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then you have F sharp minor, which is also nice key to play in.
Kind of.
Kind of, yes.
Yeah. But it can be very expressive. Like if you like take advantage of the stuff that sounds great.
Yeah, you can bend that overblow on 5 to G, which is a blue note in that key. That kind of stuff.
I just sent the link to your slow blues video to the chat.
All right.
So people can check it out. But yeah, I like it. I think there was even like a not a slow blues, but like a D flat kind of blues on Howard's Artist Works website.
Oh, okay. I haven't been there for.
And he starts out with that.
Oh. I think there's out of box harmonica.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some nice stuff in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So beautiful sound. And you made use of like some other weird positions with that, with the Howard Levy challenge too.
But it was so logical. I mean, and so easy. Actually, it was like playing in. So if we think in C harmonica, that would be F sharp Phrygian would be kind of like playing in G major, like second position.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, lately like people on the Discord server got impressed of like the weird positions. I think like last time there was like a Finnish submission by some guy playing.
Yeah, the reggae stuff. Henry Villain. Yeah.
Yeah. Playing
like
in
that,
7th position too. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah. I think it was like F sharp on C harmonica or something. Oh, I don't know, something like that.
So Boris is asking, how many positions can you play confidently on one harp?
One like positions I could grab a harmonica and play right now. It depends what, you know. Let's take blues, okay?
Yeah.
Well, so obviously first, second, third, fourth, fifth. What is sixth position? It's B.
Yeah, that's kind of nice
so
too.
these first flat, second flat. I'll probably go for the 7th position. So maybe, I don't know, 8 or 7 positions. Yeah. I mean, there's no point really trying to play in all positions unless it's like a practice. And if you watch Howard, I mean, when he plays live, he almost never plays all those weird positions. He also most often goes for the easiest ones.
Because the ones that sound good,
yeah, the ones that sound good, exactly. And so I did a workshop on that My Funny Valentine. He did with an orchestra where he went for the 5th position. Yeah. And then in the B section in Funny Valentine, you actually have that like kind of D minor G7. It's like a first position, as if. so you can play really fast of doing that. So why would you play it in F sharp, or I don't
That's
know.
true.
That's my take on that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much stuff that we practice, but we probably wouldn't do it on stage.
Yeah, it's good to practice, because if you play a jazz standard where the B section goes into a weird key, you know what to do. But yeah.
Yeah. So there was a question like very early on, asking, what do you practice right now?
What do I practice right now? Oh, right now, what I practice. I mentioned to you, I got that grant, like a government or arts council grant, and one of them is like creating a blues CD. One of them is like jazz CD.
Yeah.
Oh, no, just presentation. But I got a scholarship for playing. I decided to learn some classical music.
Okay.
I decided to learn Bach's cello suite number 1, like the complete cello suite.
Oh wow, I gotta check
with
that out.
prelude, and there's a famous prelude there, and so I'm learning that
Okay.
at the moment. But as for practicing,
So that's the first cello suite.
yeah, first cello suite. No, that's the one. That's the other one. Wait a second.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's that thing. That's the. So, I'm doing that. It's not that difficult. I have a question I wanted to ask you about playing classical music.
Okay. I'm scared.
No. I actually heard you talking about that, and I think you asked Howard about playing trills. And there was this you told about how do you do that? Do you use a diaphragm, or you said you were using just your mouth to that quick trill?
So playing a trill between like a blow and draw.
Yeah,
note,
blow
right?
and draw. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean depends on the hole, or like the pitch, basically.
I said 5.
I think for the
five,
lower notes I go for like diaphragm,
mhm.
and for the high ones I go for mouth.
Yeah. Cool. So
And sometimes it depends a lot on the harmonica setup too. Like,
okay. It's so frustrating because
and
I try
sometimes
to.
I've been starting to like fake some of them just by
Mhm.
doing that.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Maybe I could do that as well. But it's so frustrating because when you want to play stylistically correct, for baroque music, you have that half step and the whole step drills most of the time. You don't have.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, you could do like that harmonica drill. But that's a minor third.
There's almost
And,
always thirds. Yeah.
And I don't know if the classically trained musicians would agree with me on that.
Maybe they don't approve. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll never prove.
But yeah, I mean, like with harmonica, you're free. Like you can do whatever you want, I guess. Because
Yeah.
nobody ever did it before, so I don't know.
That's true. That's true. Maybe I'll do that tongue, like what's it called, triple tonguing, or I don't know. What do
Yeah,
you
just
call that?
like-
Blah, 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 blah. Just
Yeah, I don't know how to call it. There are not too many people out there.
flutter,
doing
or I don't know, flutter. Could it be?
yeah, it's
tongue
like a
flutter,
single
or,
note flutter,
yeah.
basically.
Hmm. But yeah, so that's like what I'm working on, practicing. I'm trying to. I'm kind of. I don't know what to do anymore because I've been at home for a long time, and doing other things than music, and I kind of lost motivation for a moment, and then so I'm trying to go back to the rudiments, like playing the scales at the moment, altered scales, and okay. I tried. I'm trying to learn how to write for more, like voices.
Okay.
So I'm reading a book on that, and yeah, and I'm transcribing and playing solos,
Yeah.
which is a great thing to do to improve.
So do you use the transcribe program too sometimes?
Yeah. A transcribe with a exclamation mark. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, I just got it again because like I think like I don't know, like 9 years ago or 8 years ago, I had like a crack or something somebody gave me, and I bought it like
Yeah, I mean it's not so expensive.
2 years ago or something.
It's not so expensive.
It's just like I mean you can do all of that in your DAW, but it's just like a little faster, a little more lightweight.
Yeah, it's more convenient. You have all those marks, and we can do it really fast. I don't know. I'm not so skilled in DAW, so I just use that. And all the time, I mean, there's no shame in slowing down.
Yeah, some stuff is harder to play when it's slowed down.
Yeah, exactly.
So what was the last solo that you transcribed?
It was Giant Steps by Bob Berg.
Okay.
And I didn't transcribe it. I got it from my friend who's a saxophonist. And he also teaches me or gave me a lesson on writing for more saxophones or more voices. So I'm trying to get into rudiments of that. But now with all the work that's coming with the scholarship and the grants, I'll probably have to work on that. But yeah, Bob Berg's Giant Step solo.
Wow.
It's not difficult again.
Okay.
When you slow it down and work your way up, slowly. It's
yeah. I mean, like, I can also just recommend like to transcribe stuff because like every time you do it, like, I mean that was the case for me. I always notice, oh wow, I didn't know that was like that convenient to play on the harmonica actually, and I never played that phrase. Like,
and you learn a lot of phrases that are cool and fast sometimes.
Yeah.
Even though you've never thought that could work.
That's true. Yeah, there's way more stuff possible than we think of.
Yeah, and there's so much stuff that is impossible.
There's also a lot of stuff that is impossible. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to transcribe.
Yeah, I'm also
you learn the language.
A lot of
stuff,
like jumps and stuff, or like advancing on like tongue switch stuff, and maybe being able to overblow like through both sides, like tongue blocking or something.
That could be great, but I don't think I can do. I don't think I can do it. Actually, when you mentioned that, I tried to, because before I also thought, okay, these blues harmonica players, they tongue block hole number 1 from the left. How do they do it? I mean, I can only do the octaves or some intervals or tongue block on the right, and then okay, you mentioned it. Then I saw your video with Joel. And okay, perhaps it's possible, and I started doing, but I can't do it convincingly. I mean, I tried for the prelude because there are really big jumps there, but I'm more confident doing it just puckering.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe if I worked on that really meticulously, like maybe, but
yeah, I never really took that step either. Like, I can just play the major scale in like first position with these octaves, and that's it.
It seems to me like too much work to bother,
I'm not sure. Maybe there will be somebody soon coming out with that stuff. I don't know.
Maybe so. Everyone who's listening,
we all see these crazy young harmonica players from other places of the world on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, we gotta get our practice on, I guess.
You can never stop practicing because you never know. It's just people pop up, randomly. Wow, what is the guy doing there?
Yeah. Boris is asking, what's your favorite harmonica song?
Harmonica song, like a, I don't know, which is a harmonica song written for harmonica, or like a blues song with a harmonica, or
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Hmm. Probably one of Carlos's stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not sure. I can't. I haven't listened to harmonica plays for a long time, so
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, Boris, I hope you're fine with that answer. So, you're not only playing, but you're also teaching on your YouTube channel. I mean, for maybe some people, very advanced stuff too. And you also have a little Zoom workshop coming up, right?
yeah, it's on Monday. So yeah, I'll make these videos. I figured out. I mean, there's no point in doing beginner stuff because there's so much, and these guys like Liam Ward or Tomlin, they're making really great job catering to the needs of beginners. So I thought, like, I'll do this. And then I have like a section where I transcribe popular solos from popular music or rock, and it's more aimed at not so advanced players, I guess. I don't know. So people who watch my channel or subscribe, I decided to like test how many people will actually be interested in learning some more advanced stuff. Because I think a lot of people can do with learning more advanced stuff, and people are ready. And I see a lot of harmonica players, and I don't mean this in a bad way, of course, but I see a lot of harmonica players wanting to play jazz, like really struggling with what to do.
Yeah.
So I decided, okay, I'll just put up a video advertising this on YouTube and see how many people sign up. And I have like 10 people, 12. I decided like I'll put a limit of 12 people for this workshop. Then it might be too much. So yeah, I think it's the third workshop, and I have 10 people signed up for it.
Yeah. So there's still space for people to.
Yeah, I mean, one
join?
or two. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, I'm posting the link to the
Thank
video into the chat right now. If you want to check out some, you're gonna talk about bebop scales, right?
Yeah. I know how to use them as kind of an introduction to playing jazz.
Yeah.
It's funny, I first heard this term bebop scales from Jason.
Okay.
Yeah, and at the time I was a university student, I was wondering, what are these bebop scales? Why is it mentioned? Maybe I'll play like Jason if I learned how to play bebop scales. And I was in Brighton, and I went to a music store, like this music instrument store, and asked, "Do you have a book on bebop scale?" I was like, "What?" Well, let me have a look. Probably not. I heard there's like a David Baker bebop scales book, and it was way back, like 15 years ago. Oh, no, yeah, something like that, 10 to 15 years ago. So internet wasn't still. I mean, there was so much stuff on internet, but still not that much. So you could got a pirate copy of a lot of books.
Yeah.
I couldn't get that book. And then I started to look at the website, and okay, this is a bebop scale, but how is Jason using that? And there was that he used that often with that 5-hole, with overblow. There was this thing also. Those my head is a bad neighbor or something like that. That song like that. He was using that. Bebop ending there.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Or maybe even that melody.
Yeah, that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So he applied that to funk, but I was really thinking like, how will I use that for jazz? And then I got hold of the David Baker's How to Play Bebop, which a lot of musicians, like jazz musicians, look down to because it's like really simple and cliche.
Yeah.
But it's a good place to start. And yeah. So I'll probably use that book in the workshop, and show people what's what and how to use this, how to use that.
Okay, that's good. So, did you have the chance to get back to playing live with your band?
Well, I did like 2 gigs with my band I recorded a CD with.
Okay.
Some blues jam sessions coming up that I host. Some gigs with other projects, but not much really, because all the booking was mess.
Yeah, it's still weird.
The venues didn't know, will we open, will we not, and most events that are taking place are usually grant funded, and they are actually catching up from the next year. So
yeah,
I figured, okay, I'll probably start booking for 2022. Because it looks like the autumn is going to be bad as well, and I don't know.
We'll see.
I hope not, but I just book as we go, on that kind of basis.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, the World Harmonica Festival we talked about will be online only.
Do you know if?
But yeah, that was the time we met in person at the World Harmonica Festival in 2017.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the festival. It was cool. It was my first time actually. I was at Masters, or that annual workshops Hohner does before 2011 or 10, or even earlier. I don't know. And yeah, it was a great event. Well, I'm really so sad it isn't taking place.
Yeah.
Do you know if they're going to do it next year, like live event, or?
Yeah, it would be sad to wait another 4 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing. I think like all the other harmonica festivals are also online. Like the South Korean one, they also just gonna do like some kind of online event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last year I managed to get to Harping by the Sea. It was live last year in February.
Yeah.
It was actually the last live event I got to, because in March it all started. So I was a visitor there. I really enjoyed that, because I used to live in Brighton when I was at the uni, so it brought up some memories and stuff. I met the people I used to play with, and it was great. But this year I actually attended online. Yeah, it was good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the online event.
So I hope everything gets back.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of tea from Brighton, because I'm addicted to English tea.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't get.
So you prefer tea over coffee?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Milk. But you can't get good tea on the continent. It's only in the UK, and now they left EU. It will be harder to get my tea.
Yeah.
I returned like a whole suitcase packed with tea.
Do you also drink tea like in summer?
Sorry, where?
Do you also drink tea in summer?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I only drink tea in winter. I don't know.
It's like a coffee substitute, so I guess that's it.
Yeah, I never got into coffee.
No, I don't like that either.
Because I just like remember like long car rides or like road trips, like driving to like vacation with my parents, and then like they got like some coffee from the gas station to stay awake, like driving. And I never really liked the taste, or like the smell. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I never started to drink coffee.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the long car drives. Also with gigging, my fellow musician said we played a gig, and it was like, oh, I miss gigging so much, but I don't miss traveling.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the hard part about playing concerts.
Yeah. No, I'm not so much pressed into gigging because it's not my main income at the moment. I also teach English like half of the week, so
Yeah,
I wasn't so much affected by like money wise by all this. So yeah.
that's good. Do you think we can play something? I mean, people always want us to play something.
What are they asking for? For music?
They're not asking like for a specific song or something.
I
But
don't
maybe
know.
there's like a
I can do something.
like a standard we'd both like or something to wrap this off.
Okay. Yeah. I'm really bad with my standard memory because it's
Same
the
here.
thing. I mean,
Oh, Olivier's
Say-
tuning in. Play T for 2.
oh God,
I don't know
I've,
that
I've
one.
never played that.
I don't know it
I
at
don't know
all.
what
Like,
it-
who's
yeah.
the composer?
I don't know. There's this saying, use it or lose it. So when I don't play standard so much, because I mean, it's straightforward mainstream jazz isn't like main thing I do, so I just tend to forget.
Oh, Boris is asking how many standards do you know?
I don't know. Well, if I have a real book, I know all of them.
Yeah. So do you read music on the harmonica?
Yeah, I'm slow reader, but I can do that. I mean, on C harmonica, if the rhythm isn't really crazy, you know, in the notation, I can do that. But if
Oh, it was just a little T pun by Olivier. but like it is a jazz standard, right? T for 2, yeah.
I guess, isn't that some kind of blues rock band?
T for 2
I don't know.
could be a blues rock band too.
Okay, I'll start one like that.
Whiplash, is that a song?
I think it might be.
I don't know that one. I know the movie.
Are they going to like quote some obscure jazz standard? Is a standard because everyone knows it. I mean,
Yeah.
if we don't know T42 and Whiplash, it's not a standard.
Yeah, but do
I
you
don't know.
have a song in mind that we could play
I
or
don't
like
know.
progression?
Ornithology.
Oh wow, okay. You want
I
to go
don't know.
all in?
No, we can do how. What's the how? I don't know the melody. How high the moon? Probably I can.
Yeah. We can go for higher.
We can do a blues jazz standard.
No, how high the moon? I would be fine with that. All the blues, of course.
Well, I don't know. Do you want to do like some blues, or do you want to do that ornithology slash? How
We
high
could
the
just
moon?
go for minor blues.
Minor blues.
Like
Let's do major
just go
blues.
for like a
No, I
Mr.
don't like- I
PC
don't
kind
like
of
minor.
melody.
No, I don't like minor blues.
No? Okay, you should start something out. Or I'm just gonna play How High the Moon now.
You played this right in one of your videos.
Okay.
B flat, I think.
Okay.
I have B flat.
Where's my B flat? Okay, got it.
Okay. Not too fast.
Okay, you count it off.
Okay. So, do we trade like the choruses or?
Yeah, let's just trade courses.
Okay. Okay. So when you do the second chorus, just go for the solo first. Makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah. So that's a little jazz blues for you out there. Think we could do this for hours.
Yeah.
Maybe going up in half steps next time.
Okay. I'll have to practice for that. Will be there will be, what position would that be actually?
Like the next one? I don't know.
Going up.
I'm not thinking in positions.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody, if you have more questions, let us know. There's another challenge coming up. A little late. It's the official July challenge, but we're gonna do it on August 1st. So we're gonna do a pop harmonica challenge.
What can you win?
You can win. I'm not wearing it right now. Just a Hohner little lady.
Oh, is that a harmonica?
Like the necklace.
Oh, okay.
It is a 4-hole harmonica.
Is it playable?
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got mine customized by Thomas Hanke.
Oh.
So I can overblow on it.
Wow. And so is it the middle register, middle octave? Like,
No, it's like way higher.
okay.
It's like this size.
Yeah, but I mean the
Yeah, it's like
what do you
middle
call that?
octave
Yeah.
diatonic harmonica. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's pretty nice.
Does it come in crazy colors?
Oh no, not really.
okay.
I mean, they're like cheap ones that go like in
Yeah.
that they sell in different colors, but yeah, I think we're gonna have the silver or golden ones available.
Okay.
But yeah, so pop harmonica challenge means like not a whole lot of improvising, more like thinking about a song with like verse and refrain, like hook, that sounds good on the harmonica, which is not that easy,
So
especially
people can.
with modern pop songs because melodies are dying. But that's a nice little challenge.
So people can pick any tune.
Yeah,
Any
I
song?
thought of like maybe it has to be like a Billboard #1 song at one
okay.
point.
Right. Everyone knows, I guess.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just about like, we're not focusing on improvising this time, or rather just playing a nice little melody.
I guess you have to go to 80s if you want like a nice melody.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. A special guest is going to be Sarah Saputri from Indonesia. So yeah, that's what's coming up next. We're going to have another Hohner Live next week on Thursday. With, let me remember, with Charles Pazy from France, who's not only a great harmonica player, but also a singer and songwriter. He just told me that he comes to Hamburg in early August for a TV show. So we're gonna meet up again then. We could just do the live stream from here then. So yeah, that's what's up. You can check out URI in the description box below. You can still sign up for the Bebop workshop on July 26th.
Yep.
And if you want to check out the music, go to Spotify, or even better, go to the website and
you can find
order it from you directly, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's nice to have a CD. It's
Do you give autographs on them?
if asked, yes.
Okay, so there you go out there.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I mean, you can listen on Spotify, but yeah, CDs are nice.
Yeah.
So, you can buy more if you want to give them out as Christmas presents. Christmas is coming soon. Buy more.
Definitely. That's the way. Okay. Yeah, that was great fun. I mean, I hope that we meet again in person at a harmonica festival.
Yeah, I hope I can get to Germany soon. Yeah.
But still, like, yeah, I mean, Bratislava, like, it's not too far away from, like, maybe we play in Vienna at some point or something.
Oh, okay. Let me know.
A student just told me that he just, like, rode his bike from Bratislava to Vienna.
It's possible, yes. It's like 60 kilometers.
Yeah.
It's not that far. So do you have a student from Slovakia?
No, it was like a German student, I guess. That he.
Okay. German student on holiday.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, whenever you play in Vienna, just let me know. I'll come over if I'm free.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, we played we just played in Salzburg, but that's like another corner.
Vienna has a lot of great classical history as well.
But I gotta practice for these concerts. Fantastic. Yeah. So at least we're gonna meet again online during the challenges, maybe.
Yeah.
There are gonna be some more fancy challenges coming up. I'm doing a little break, a summer break from like the 3 streams a week, but we're gonna continue the Hohner lives and the challenges. So yeah, thank you so much for your time, and
thank you for having me.
We're gonna meet in Germany, Austria, Slovakia, or
Hungary.
Oh yeah, thank you, Boris. He says we have great shirts. So, hope you have a great evening, everyone, or a good day wherever you are. See you next week, Thursday, at the latest. Bye-bye.
Bye.